I've been reading a lot of books lately, and this time, this is my first non-Star Wars book review. The Children of Fire. Alright, so Children of Fire is a book written by the great Drew Karphyshyn. I love me some Drew Karphyshyn. Drew Karphyshyn, he wrote for stuff like Mass Effect games. He wrote the books of Mass Effect. And then he also wrote stuff for like the Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars The Old Republic. But then he wrote some of the best Star Wars books we've ever seen. He wrote the Darth Bane trilogy. I love the Darth Bane trilogy. It's probably one of my favorite Star Wars books in general. But then he also wrote this little smaller Star Wars book, Star Wars Annihilation, set in the Old Republic era. So he left Star Wars and decided to do something of his own, make his own. And what he came up with was a series called the Chaos Born series. And pretty much what this is it's a fantasy story set in like it's kind of like Lord of the Rings, but it's a lot more action-packed. Because, you know, like in Game of Thrones and Lord of the Rings, stuff is always introduced. However, this one, it's a lot more action-packed and it's awesome. The characters he does and the races is really interesting. It has this whole, like, there's these 3 talismans in the world. The sword, the ring, and the crown. And with the 3 crowns, Damien, who's the main villain of the book. You don't see him much in this book. But he's pretty much, he wants these things to re-enter the world and bring chaos upon the world. And what chaos is, it's a form of magic, pretty much. But the book, it doesn't really focus on the talismans that much. It really focuses, it's really an origin story. That's what I really love. I love me a good origin story. And this book, it introduces the Children of Fire. Now, the Children of Fire, there are 4 characters. There's Scythe, she's the warrior. You have Cassandra, the prophet. Then you have Veyron. Sorry if I get these names wrong. But Veyron, he's like the king. And then you have another guy who is the mage. And all 4 of these must come together to save the world. But really what you get is an origin story. How they were born. How they were smuggled. How each of them felt a different experience of life. They're all born around like a blood moon. So chaos is strong in their blood. Like, one of my favorite characters in the book was actually, there was like this mage, his name was Rexel. He taught 3 of the characters. And he taught Cassandra. Cassandra, she was later given to the Order. The Order was like a monastery monks who they're pretty much blinded. And you're like, whoa, that's hardcore. But it helps their awareness and magical abilities. And it helps her see visions more clearly. And he has visions. And sometimes these visions are terrible for him. Because he sees stuff he doesn't wish to come true. One of my favorite characters though was the king character. Because he was born with no magical ability. They even sent him off because he's a line where all their family was seers. And he's like the prince of the nation, and he has to save his kingdom from destruction. But these people have no respect for him, and I like the story behind him. Out of all the characters, my favorite was probably Cassandra. I like that she wants to be with the Order, but when her stuff falls apart, she doesn't go down. She keeps going forward. There are other cool characters too. I like the side character. She was a really strong female character who's been through a lot of crap through her day, and she has to grow stronger. That's what I like about all 4 of these characters. They're all a lot of the similarities to them, but they all choose different ways to live their life. I don't want to give too much away in this book, because if you have not read this book, I want you to check it out. I want you to see my excitement. I want you to check this book out. It is an amazing book. Drew Karphyshyn strikes again. A great book. I want to give Drew Karphyshyn's Children of Fire a 4.5 out of 5. I love this book. Check it out. Have you read Children of Fire? What are your thoughts? Comment below. Let me know. And as always, guys, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to see more. All too easy.